Hello and welcome. My name is Zafar Iqbal, and you are watching the Mojo Story. False and malicious anti India propaganda. That's what India has said. India has vehemently denied the allegations raised by a UK based daily, The Guardian. As you can see on that screen, The Guardian has accused India in a report of orchestrating targeted killings in Pakistan to eliminate terrorists. The Indian government has refuted those claims and said that those are false and malicious and it's an anti-India propaganda. MEA has in fact quoted Foreign Minister S. Shankar and has reiterated that targeted killings in other countries are not India's policy. Now, the Guardian report alleged that the Indian intelligence agency, the RAW, has conducted 20 targeted assassinations since the Pulwama attack of 2019 inside Pakistan, in which 20 terrorists who were anti-India terrorists have been eliminated. Now, those were targeted assassinations that were carried out inside Pakistan. That's what the report says. The evidence cited in the report is said to have been supplied by Pakistan, along with interviews with intelligence officials from both the sides. The report claims. The report suggests that India may have drawn inspiration from intelligence agencies such as Mossad of the Israel and Russia's KGB. Now, there have actually been many assassinations of terrorists in Pakistan over the last few months. Among them, some of them have been extremely anti-India. Those terrorists, they included Shahid Latif, India's one of the most wanted terrorists of India, who is allegedly played a role in 2016 Pathankot attack. Latif was apprehended in India in 1994 on terrorism charge, served a 16-year sentence, and was later deported to Pakistan. Other instances also are there. They include the killings of Mufti Kaisar Farooq and Ziaur Rahman of Lashkar-e-Toiba in Karachi and Hizbul Mujahideen terrorist commander Bashir Ahmed Peer in Rawalpindi. Now, when those attacks took place and those assassinations happened, there was a lot of chatter on the social media regarding the killing of those anti-India terrorists in Pakistan. Now, these individuals have been engaged in activities against India and have been taking refuge inside Pakistan. They were at that time reported that they were killed by unidentified gunmen inside Pakistan. But India has India has denied its involvement in targeted killings in Pakistan, dismissing the accusations as baseless propaganda. Now, this has been reported by Guardian, but there are earlier instances also, like in the case of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, the Khalistani terrorist who was killed in Canada. At that time, there was a lot of exchange between India and Canada, with Canada really saying that officials of the government of India were involved in the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said that in Canadian Parliament, India denied those allegations and said that this is not true. India is not involved in killing individuals on the foreign soil. But that was followed by the accusation from America, by the US, regarding Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, another Khalistani terrorist who is active in America. That assassination plot was foiled, according to the US, and India said that it's looking into that matter seriously and started the investigations about that matter. And America has been stressing that those people involved in that, uh, in that, in trying to kill Gurpatwant Singh Pannu must be brought to book. So there have been such instances, but officially Indian position has been that it's not involved in carrying out such killings on the foreign soil. That's not the Indian policy. But this has come at a time when elections are round the corner in India. Prime Minister Modi has been saying in the past that ghar mein ghuskar marenge. There have been two surgical strikes that were carried out in Pakistan in 2016, there was one surgical strike when a terrorist attack took place in Uri. That was followed by that surgical strike when soldiers along the line of control demolished terrorist hideouts and their launch pads. And then in 2019, after the Pulwama terrorist attack, you can see on that visual in Pulwama terrorist attack that was followed by the Balakot strikes inside Pakistan. Those were aerial strikes that were conducted by India to send across a strong message that India is not going to tolerate such terrorist acts that are that are initiated from the neighboring countries by those terrorists. So that message was very strong put across by India. Now, this report says that since the Pulwama attack in 2019, 20 assassination attempts have been carried out inside Pakistan by the Indian intelligence agency. Of course, India has denied those allegations, but clearly this is going to bolster the image of the ruling party, the BJP, and the Prime Minister, who have been saying that they are not soft at terror and they're going to hit hard at all those terrorists who are trying to enter India and carry out the acts of terror. And that was demonstrated by the surgical strikes in 2016 and the Balakot aerial strike in 2019. And this is again going to only strengthen that view that India is not soft on terror, India is strong, and India is going to go after these terrorists in the neighboring countries wherever they are operating and eliminate and take them to task there only. So that's going to help the image of the ruling party, the BJP, and the Prime Minister, as many analysts are pointing out. But officially, the Indian position is that India continues to deny involvement in targeted killings in Pakistan or in any other country. It has dismissed the accusations as baseless propaganda. Now, are these are allegations that have been that are a part of a report by the Guardian. The Guardian, that's a UK base. Delhi has uh, uh, in a report said that India is orchestrating targeted killings in Pakistan to eliminate terrorists. The Indian government has refuted those claims, labeling them as false and malicious anti India propaganda. MEA has quoted Foreign Minister S. Jai Shankar and has reiterated that targeted killings in other countries are not India's policy. The Guardian report has alleged that Indian intelligence agency, the RAW, has conducted up to 20 targeted assassinations in the Pulwama attack of 2019. The evidence cited in the report is said to have been supplied by Pakistan, along with interviews with intelligence officials from both the sides of the border. The report suggests that India may have drawn inspiration from intelligence agencies like the Mossad of Israel and Russia's KGB. But India has clearly denied those allegations. But you can see on that screen the bus that was blown in that terror attack in Pulwama in 2019, and that really changed the dynamics. Days later, after that Pulwama attack, India carried out strikes inside Pakistan in Balakot on a terrorist uh, hideout, on a terrorist post launch pad, and demolished that post. Of course, then there was a aerial skirmish between India and Pakistan the next day. But clearly, India has been sending across a strong message that it's not soft on terror. And this report by The Guardian is, of course, going to only strengthen that view and the position that India has taken, that it's not going to tolerate terror. The fact is that there have not been any major terrorist incidents in India over the last few years. That goes on to prove that Indian policy of going hard on terror, going after terrorists, has really worked on the ground. But clearly, this is a report that's now come across, the report by the Daily Guardian, that India has, in fact, denied, and it said that it's not involved in targeted killing in Pakistan. It has dismissed those accusations as baseless uh, propaganda. But clearly, there have been a series of targeted assassinations of terrorists inside Pakistan over the last few months. All those terrorists were specifically oriented at India and carrying out their terror activities which were directed at India, or some of they have been eliminated in different parts of Pakistan. And now this report saying that 20 such targeted assassinations have happened in Pakistan since the Pulwama attack, and blamed the Indian intelligence agency. Of course, India has denied those allegations that have been put across by this report. We'll keep a close track of this story, but thanks so much for joining us, and thanks for watching the Mojo story.
It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.